Hello everybody, my name's Ryan and I'm a driving instructor. Today, Alnwick fails. So today, Alnwick fails. This is about the fails that have happened on video at Alnwick Driving Test Centre and Test Routes. To be fair, this is a compilation of all the stuff that is and has gone wrong on a driving test, but you've got to look at the broader picture of just doing everything correctly. It isn't just necessarily about everybody fails at this junction or everybody fails at that junction. It doesn't quite happen that way. Driving tests and failing them can happen quite randomly. You fail yourself, you volunteer to fail yourself by not quite doing the right thing and putting it down. Oh, I just made a silly mistake. Sometimes it isn't always a silly mistake. You've done something seriously dangerous, and that's what examiners marking you on, because your independent drive maybe could have been a little bit better. Before when you go any further though, like and subscribe because it's free, and comment. So this is a compilation of those fails and a little bit of context in behind it. Quite a big edit. Took me a while to make this, even though it's already filmed. So sit back and enjoy.
In this clip, we're at Prudhoe Street, Percy Street. It's a crossroad with stop signs. It's very difficult to work out what's happening sometimes, but we must be in the left-hand side to go straight on here. It's a stop sign. We've effectively blocked the van on the left-hand side. We're on the wrong side of the road, basically. As we roll through, yeah, we can see the stop on the right-hand side there going in the opposite direction. On the second version of this clip, the person does it correctly. We can see somebody's already moved through the junction and we get a white car coming around in front of us. Now, I know we're forced into the left-hand side, which is the correct side of the road, but even then, potentially, we could effectively stay on the right-hand side by accident because of the stop and the crossroads and the shape of it. This has been a fail in both directions, one of which I didn't film. On this one, we're on the B1340, but this could be anywhere. This is just observation at junctions. They just fail to slow down, check, assess, and just pull straight through the junction. On this one, we're on the A1. It's pretty poor, the conditions. It's raining quite hard. The camera angle doesn't give it away, but we're actually less than a second away from the truck. Now, a conscious decision might be, if you're planning ahead, is to go around the truck, just to overtake it. You're already doing 60, the truck's doing about 55. Why not overtake it? Or, in this case, give it 4 seconds in the conditions that we're in. And this is right at the start of the test. You're coming out of the bay at the driving test centre here in Alnwick. And as you pull forward and go around the corner, you can get caught out with which side of the road. I've seen it happen a couple of times. Basically, you think that the give way triangle is an arrow, and obviously it isn't. The candidate is on the wrong side of the road and already failed the driving test just having set off. A little bit of nerves, a little bit of misinterpretation of the junction. In this clip, it's a little bit harder to see. Swansfield Park Road. But what happens here is we pass a number of 20 signs on the left-hand side. This road is 20. As you can see, we've absolutely taken off here. We're doing nearly 30, doing 30 all the way up here. Now, just as a side note, recently in Alnwick, most of the roads in this estate were changed to 20 miles an hour. And pretty much most of Alnwick is now 20. Other than the big main road coming in, it is 20 nearly everywhere. Watch for the changes. If there are no signs up, it is 30. If there are signs up, comply. As you can see, there's a 30 sign at the end of here, but that's now been taken down. Back to Swansfield Park Junction. And yeah, junction again, Didn't get to the turning point, cut across early, wrong side of the road. Also in this clip though, which is kind of the 7th and 8th fails, is they sort of don't slow down or anything for the person trying to get in the car. And the examiner actually pulled them over on the left at this point, just to settle them down, because they must have realised at that point they'd failed. So, nerves again. On this one, A1 again, difficult conditions. Lane on the right hand side is closed for maintenance. Now the person in this clip is doing nearly 60. Personally, I probably wouldn't have done that given the conditions. But as they were travelling at 60, then they didn't have any ability to slow down for the leaving the junction. As they go to leave this junction, you can feel that they slowed down quite significantly, and the examiner felt that they weren't in control of the vehicle to exit the highway. And you'll see that just in a second, just as this straightens out. See, the conditions are pretty poor. You get into your routine about here. And just braking hard there. And you can almost feel them braking hard, almost into it. What the examiner said, it felt like an emergency stop at one point. This is a meet and greet situation, and it was felt by the examiner that the candidate was too far to the right, causing the white car to slow down.
So I hope you got something out of it. As I express again, you can fail anywhere. It doesn't necessarily mean that the videos in this sequence were where people fail on a regular basis. Yeah, you do have hot spots around certain junctions and certain areas, but it's all sort of the same common thing. I could potentially retitle this video as 10 things or 10 fails on a driving test. You see what I mean by that? That it could be anywhere, this. It could be Gosforth, it could be Alnwick, it could be Blyth, it could be Ealing, I don't know. The point is that you can fail anywhere. So you have to be ready, driving independently and doing the right thing. If you like what you saw today, comment. Tell us what you think. Subscribe. It's free. And if you want to see the content early, become a member. I hope you enjoy your weekend. I'll see you all later. Bye.